It's time to think outside the box when it comes to decorating cupcakes.
Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to my kitchen. This is me and today I'm going to show you how to make your cupcakes way more exciting.
It doesn't matter if it's box mix or from scratch, but you want to mix up your cupcakes and then separate some out for later because we're making two different colors. For the first color, I'm going to combine these two colors from the Wilton collection to get just the right shade of green. Cupcake batter is generally a lot more fluffy compared to cake batter. And there's usually a lot more butter in cupcakes. So you can be a little bit rough when you're blending the colors in because you're not going to destabilize the cupcakes as much as you would if it was a cake. So when I do marbling with cakes, I would normally make two different batches and do a different color in each one when I'm mixing. I was inspired by the character Oogie Boogie from The Nightmare Before Christmas because we've just had Halloween and it's almost Christmas, so it's the perfect movie between the two. And the second color is going to be our contrast. By adding a little bit of cocoa powder, I'm able to get the contrast color to be a much deeper color without using too much food coloring. Once it's cooked, the cupcakes will also be a much more vibrant version of what you see now, so even if it doesn't look exactly right yet, it's going to be a much deeper color once it's cooked. If I had to pick one, I'd say Oogie Boogie is probably my favorite character in the whole movie, but let me know in the comment section who your favorite character is. The plan behind this color combination is to look like at the end of the movie when he's glowing in the dark, and this should be the shadow on his costume. Side by side, I'm going to show you two different techniques on how to do it and then how they turn out at the end. On the orange side, I'm going to show you how to do big chunky swirls, which is great when you've got two different contrasting colors. And on the black side, I'm going to show you how to do a much more subtle swirl, which is great when you've got two different shades of the one color. For both, I'm adding a layer of the primary color at the bottom and then a little bit of the contrasting color in the middle. For chunky swirls, I'm adding more of the primary color to the top, while for the second one, I'm going to mix it together first. For this one, it basically gets blended twice, and you want to swoop against the edges and the bottom and really cut through that extra color. Add a second scoop of the primary color and then mix again. This extra mixing further dilutes the colors and creates much more of a natural swirl. And it's okay to be a little bit more rough around the edges. Using this technique with two different shades of the same color should result in a much more watercolor effect. For the chunky swirls, it's really important that we can still see the contrast between the two colors. So mixing should be short and sweet. After they're baked, you can already see a huge difference between the two different techniques. But for an even better comparison, this is the inside. And even though each one will come out slightly unique at the end, knowing how it should roughly turn out will give you a good idea as to which technique to use. And for yet another marble method, this is a unicorn cupcake. When it comes to cupcakes, decorating shouldn't start and end with icing. And if you don't feel completely confident with decorating because it's not something you do all the time, this is a great way to add something extra to a cupcake which doesn't matter about the icing. After it's baked, these lines will make the cupcake look like it's still wearing a party skirt even when it's not. In my opinion, this is the perfect way to do cupcakes if it's something that you're normally a little shy about, because cupcakes take a bit of extra work. There are so many people on YouTube and online showing you how to decorate cupcakes, but they don't make it look easy. This is an easy way for everyone to be able to make cupcakes and make them look beautiful no matter what. The colors are completely up to you, the flavors are completely up to you, and with this decorating technique, there is absolutely no way you can make a mistake. Whether you mix them too much or not enough, they're always going to look beautiful.
So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video and I look forward to seeing you again next week.